What's going on? I just wanted to come on here and do a quick little haul video. I picked up some stuff today at Second and Charles. They had a deal going on where it was buy two, get the third one free. So picked up a handful of stuff. And then I have one more thing that I picked up a couple weeks ago. I don't think I really told you about it, but it's kind of cool. So stay in, listen to that spiel. But first we're going to get to the comics. As you know, I have been on a Green Lantern kick. So a good chunk of this is Green Lantern. And then I actually got some other stuff too. We're just going to jump into it. Not going to do reverse order for anything special, but just get going. I'm going to keep talking until I actually get going. Stall. Anyway, Green Lantern. This is Volume 2, Issue 132. I love this cover. It's fantastic. So, yep, there's that. 132. 133. 165 with John Stewart there. I don't think I've read any John Stewart Green Lantern aside from like his first appearance in the Neil Adams trade I have. So it'll be nice to read some of him. I talked to a few people on Twitter. I did a poll on Twitter and about who's your favorite Green Lantern, and the decision was pretty much split between Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Nobody else really cared about Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner. So excited to read that. And then we have 167. 168. 169. 170. 171. This cover's pretty sweet. I like that one. 172. This is my kind of Green Lantern cover here. Guardians looking down on Hal Jordan, and Hal Jordan just being like, "What the hell?" It's Judgment Day. So, cool. 173. 174. And then this is Volume 3. So, 52. This is the issue after Kyle Rayner's first appearance as Green Lantern. Mongol there, like, pretty much choking him out. Cool. And then issue 54. This one I saw and I knew I had to pick it up because of, if you saw it, Mr. Johnny DaCosta and I had a little live stream, live show about Green Lantern 48 through 50 with Hal Jordan turning into Parallax. And on that show, Johnny suggested I pick up 54 because it's pretty crazy. Kyle Rayner's supposed to find his girlfriend chopped up into pieces in the refrigerator. So stoked to read that. Can't wait to get to that. That's it for Green Lantern. Next, picked up some Batman Long Halloween issues. I don't come across these very often, so when I do, I tend to pick them up. Batman Long Halloween, issue 4, so New Year's Eve. Issue 5, Valentine's Day. I love these covers. They're so fantastic. You know me, I love Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale together, and yeah, it's fantastic. Number 8, Mother's Day. Number 9, Father's Day. And then number 11, Roman Holiday. Pretty cool. Love it. So, that's it for the comics. Now to get to the book, I was talking, kind of briefly talking. I wasn't talking about it. I was going to tell you, I told you I was going to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it now. This is called The Secret, a treasure hunt. This is pretty crazy. I came across this by watching Expedition Unknown, and they did a whole episode on this book. Apparently, uh, Price, I think is his name, Priss, is the author's name. He came up with this. Um, it's supposed to be a story about fairies who go to the free world, and with them take their treasures and hide them across the free world country, the new world country, and in like to kind of coincide with this book, Price or however his name is pronounced, he actually hid 12 treasure chests. They're little boxes, treasure boxes, somewhere in North America. Two of them have actually been found. This is like legit real life. Two of them have been found. I forget what cities they're in because it's been a while since I watched the show. But there's still 10 out there. 10 actual treasure boxes. Now, the cool thing about the treasure boxes is they're like, they're just little ornamental plaster boxes with a key inside. And those are put into a plexiglass case and buried and hidden. So what the deal is, if you find one, you send the key to the author, and he'll send you a gemstone that coincides with the puzzle that you figure out. Now, when I say puzzle, there's actually hints and clues in the book for you to find these treasures. The first, like, it's something like 32 pages is the story. So this book is 224 pages. The first 2 pages, or 32 pages, are the actual story that he wrote. The next are the hints for the treasure. So I'm going to show you some of this artwork, which is absolutely amazing. It's probably going to come across really crappy. But there's one. There's another. There you go. Now, this picture is one that the treasure has been found. The way people find it is there's hints in these pictures. So I can show you this little tower right here. That's right there. It's a windmill, but it's an actual tower. It's an actual tower. I want to say Philadelphia. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Philadelphia, though. It's a tower in Philadelphia. And then, like, there's just little hints and clues inside each picture that give you an idea of where it is. Now, like I said, to coincide with these pictures, you have poems. So, shoot. Trying to find the one that goes with that picture. I don't remember. Anyway, hey Adam, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. Sorry I missed out on the earlier part, but it was just me showing off Green Lantern and Batman books. This is the much more interesting part. Like I said, to coincide with the pictures, there's these poems that give hints and clues as to where you can find these treasures. It is absolutely amazing to think that this is a real thing. Like, you can, if you're smart enough and you happen to know enough about cities around you, you can figure it out, I suppose. But yeah, it's just so crazy. Now, the thing about it is, the rest of the pages in this are just talking about different types of fairy folk. So they're pretty funny. Alibi Elf, the Filthy Hobbit, Gin Rummy. And it tells about all these characters. The thing with this is, Price has passed away. He passed away before the first treasure... No, not before the first treasure was found. Before the second one was found. But he was only alive for the first treasure to be found. And if you happen to find it, you can still send the key off to his estate, and they will send you the gemstone if you do happen to find it. But I just thought this was like the coolest thing. Like, I saved the show. I played it back for Emily and Lucas is absolutely nuts about it. He wants to go find these treasures. And I'm like, bud, I have no idea where any of these are. And he's like, just look, Daddy, just look and read the poem and figure it out. And I was like, I can't, I don't know enough. But it's super awesome to think that, you know, depending on where you live, you could be walking over a sort of treasure just out in public. So I thought that was awesome. I had to special order this book. It ended up costing me like $30. But it's super rad. I mean, even the artwork is like I showed you a few pictures. They're just fantastic. And then to think that there's these hints in here that go with the art is just amazing. I'm trying to remember the other one that they found. I think... Oh, man. I know the ones they were looking for, like this one, they were looking for in the show, and they could have swore they were on the trail, but like they showed this face up next to a lion statue's head, and it looked just about friggin' perfect. And it showed like this building in the background lined up perfectly with something else. Trying to think of the city this was in. Oh, it was Milwaukee. So here's a mill wheel, a walking stick, and a key. So they thought it was in Milwaukee. And then there's, in the poem, there's something about passing under the three, or passing by the three. Shit, I can't remember. But it's just awesome. So if you get the chance, and you can, I don't know if it's available to look it up somehow. It might be on demand, I don't know. But Expedition Unknown had an episode called The Secret. It was about this book. I should have looked it up to see if it was available on YouTube. But it's fantastic to watch and awesome to read this. The pictures are freaking amazing, and just the whole story behind it really caught my attention, and I thought it's awesome. So I didn't plan on going on into the detail of that, but I actually was going to do another video for it. But yeah, that's that. I thought that was pretty cool. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you, Adam, for joining me. And there was another person who was watching. Thank you for them watching me. Thank you to anybody who watches after. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. That was weird. My voice cracked there. It was very odd.